If your gallery does consignments, you may have times when you have to return the item back to the artist. In Masterpiece, this is referred to as an RTA, or Return to Artist. When an RTA is done on the item record, it gets removed from the inventory, but the record still remains for historical purposes. Here's an example of an item on RTA. Note how the item is in orange, the quantity is at 0, and the stock location is at RTA. Moving an item to RTA is done in the purchase orders. Let's move this item called Stormy Weather to RTA. Go to the menu on the left and click on Inventory, Purchase Orders, and then PO List. All items that get created in Masterpiece have a PO automatically done on it, whether you use POs or not. From this list, you can search for the item using the search icon in the top right and enter in the purchase order number, scan code, vendor, or title. When you find the item, just select it and press the return option in the top right. When the screen opens, go to the Detail tab, click on the item that you want to RTA, and put in the quantity. This PO only has one item on it, and it is a unique item, and like all unique items, it will always be a 1 for the quantity. However, you may have several items on one PO, or you may have an open item with, say, a quantity of 10, and you may only want to RTA 5 of those. So when you have the quantity entered, press the Save button in the middle, and then save the record. Note how a new PO gets created and is in red. Let me just refresh the list here. This indicates it's on an RTA. Now let's go look at the item record. Here is the item I just returned back to the artist. If I open it up and go to the Stock Location tab, you can see how the location changed to RTA and then put in the date. And if I go to the Detail tab, you can see that the quantity on hand is 0, so it's not for sale available for sale any longer. Now, it's actually quite common for a gallery to get an item back again. And if that ever happens, you'll want to delete the RTA. So let's go back to the purchase orders. And what I'll do is, here's the RTA in red. I'll just click on it, hit the delete button, say yes, hit OK. Now if I go back to the item again, the item is back into stock as if the RTA never happened. So that's the gist on how to do RTAs in Masterpiece.